Hi everybody and welcome to Frank's 3D Shop. In this video, I assembled my new Prusa MK3S printer. You can follow along in chapter 2 of the Prusa assembly instructions. I give you some of my tricks to make it easier for you. Another excellent resource is the online manual from Prusa. See the link below. If you have a problem on a step, read the comments for that section. They can be very handy. Assembling the printer. Okay. Cheat sheet. Here it is. CX series are printed by Prusa. Our RX series are printed by users. Okay, available for download. If I break something, good. They are funny. They say that they made a scientific research how much bears you need for each chapter. So, first, before proceeding further, please place the frame on a flat surface. This is crucial. So, here is my flat surface, just to be sure. Yep, really flat. Okay, first toolkit. That's it. This is for the part 2. I think there's also a part set, yes. This, and probably something here further on. This, and this. And M516. That's it. So Prusa logo in front, the two longer one in front, and the two small ones on the back. So I'm gonna screw in the small ones first, so that I can use this tool and not have the longer one in the way. They do the long one first and then the small one second, but I'm gonna do it the other way. So just slightly back off, slightly back off. You see, it's faster doing it this way. Then put it up, and they say to do it diagonally, on a diagonally. So this one, then this one, and the opposite side, this one and this one. Not too tight. They say 4 Newton meters, or about 40 pound-inch, which is not much. So don't think you can over tight with this small Allen key. It's not all the way in here. again. I'm just pushing a little bit this way so that they are flat. Not much, just a slight push. And then we do the longer ones. So since I did the shorter ones first, now I can use this and go much faster because I have room. Same principle. I push a little bit on top here, and then screw in diagonally on a diagonal. Next, it's gonna be the. Before we proceed further, let's make a final check. It is very important to have the extrusion on the correct side of the frame. Okay, long extrusion must be on the side with the frame logo. That's it. Now next page, I need 2 captive screw and the rest of the screws, same torque, and the 2 plates. Rotate the frame with the longer extrusion toward you, okay, and place the plate with the notch down. Same thing, screw in lightly and then back off. Push a little bit on this, just a bit, so that it's flat. Make sure it's flat. And tighten diagonally. Next step, very important step, incorrect placement of the PSU power supply holders will lead to issue later. This step is valid only for the black PSU. That's the one I have. The black PSU. I think it's gonna go there, something like that. Okay. So I flip the frame like in the picture, and we have 2 captive nuts. That goes inside the 30 by 30, and they do, here they say on this side here, so you can insert them here. Okay, next step for the other power supply that I don't have. And step, which one? Step 11. We have this, and it's symmetrical, so either way is fine. And then the small notch below. That's it. Then same thing. Let's try it like this. So small notch below. Again, I don't tighten them, just and then back off. Just screw in until it stops, and then half a turn back or something like that, so that it can place itself in the correct position when I put it on the flat surface. Back up. And then the feet, you can put them in the end, so you can move the frame easier. Okay, parts. The Y rod holders and M3 10 screws and those square nuts, 8, and those are M3 10, yes, 8 of those. And then one way that I like to insert some nuts is to go with a small screwdriver to hold the nut. Push in. Pretty hard. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Same thing. Because if you don't hold it with a small screwdriver, you risk losing it. So this way, don't fly away. That's it. Same thing for the 4. Then you take a Allen key and you align the nuts in the part. Okay, the longer extrusion, place them on with the screw up, the screw holes pointing up, then you turn them and screw in. Wait, 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench, and then just do not tighten them just like as before, just snug, just barely stopping. And same thing on the other side. Okay, preparing the tensioner, Y belt tensioner, 623 bearing housing, 1 M18 screw, 2 M10, so same as the other ones, 1 nylon lock nut, and 2 hexagonal nuts. So you put, one thing you can do is take a longer screw to help guide the nut in. Like this. This side is hexagonal, this side is the hole there is round, so the nylon lock nut goes in this side like that. Make sure all nuts are fully in. They are. Insert the prepare bearing Y handler. The orientation doesn't matter, and secure with the 18, and it's screwing a little. Then, okay, don't fully tighten the screw, so just make sure the bearing can rotate freely. I think it's enough. You don't want to bend. That's enough. So it's gonna roll freely. It's flush here, so it's in. I could maybe do another turn. Still rolls. So I would say that when it goes, I don't know, now it's not freely moving. Go back off a little. Yeah. So it still moves freely. It's about flush here. The screw is about flush with the nylon nut. So it's gonna hold. It's not gonna unscrew itself. So that's good. Oops. So rotate the frame with the longer extrusion towards you. Take the belt idler and place it on the front plate. Note there is a mark, a circle printed. So there is a mark here. That is facing up. So on the other side you don't have the round. So this is facing up. Then you use the two M310 nut, the screws. So not too much, just when it touches the frame, that's enough. So just snug. That's it. It won't move anywhere. Step 21. Please prepare the Y-axis motor. The Y-axis motor, which is X, Y. So Y-axis motor. Y-axis motor holder. And 4 M310 nuts and screws and 2 nuts. That's it. That's everything. So that's the Y-axis. Then again, I'm gonna use a longer screw and put in the 2 nuts. Make sure they are flush. They are. Make sure that the cable is oriented the same way and that this part is located the same as here. And then use 2 of the screws. Again, not using too much force. That's it. It's plastic, you don't want to break it. You don't need to, it's tight enough. It doesn't move. Okay, and then take the Y motor holder and place it on the short extrusion. So let's put this in the same orientation as this one. And then you go and you put it like so. And just tight enough. And the nuts are here. They say make note that the nuts should be here. One of the thing that was bothering me is this. This is really flat. I know that this is flat and it's rocking a bit on this side, not the other way. So, and I know that this is square to this. So there is something here, it's too high. So to make this corner go down, what I did is I took some plastic and cut out a small, I don't know if you will see it, yeah, a small shim. In fact, I've got 2 sizes, 2 thickness. Let's see, maybe, yeah, there's 2 thickness. And it turns out that the thickest one is the one to use. So what I'm gonna do is take a Sharpie, then a piece of paper, and just make this black so it doesn't show. Yeah, I know, but why not? It's gonna be nice, it's gonna be nice. So it takes only a few seconds. I do both sides. So that's it. And then what I do is I make some unscrew those. This one I only have 2. It was enough for the test. A couple of turns. And then I know that this has to go down, so I put the shim on top, so it's gonna bend down a bit, just an hair. It's what? It's about 0.61 millimeter, so it's not that thick. And it won't bother me for the rest of the assembly. And if it becomes a problem, just remove it. I just have it in on top here, and then screw everything back in diagonal again, and then nothing. Perfect. All right, one thing is fixed. Now let's do the last two. Still good. All right. There, it's fixed. That's it for me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and see you in the next video. Ciao, bye!